Hello again, guys. This is me, pretending to be Little Schmo and presenting to you my senior graduation plan. Can you believe after all these years, Little Schmo was finally grown up? So first on the list, when we look at Little Schmo's plan, you should notice that she chose to include a Prezzie for her overall plan. That's kind of this page here. It has all of the things she needs to do between now and graduation. Also during that time, I'm going to be flipping back and forth to her Empower screen to show you what that looks like. So let's go ahead. I decided as Little Schmo to tell you first about my elective levels, which are PECC, Careers, and Technology. If you can see when we look at my careers levels, that in careers I've already graduated, I've already finished all the lower levels and am now currently in graduation level. My plan, of course, is to be 50% of the way through that by December and 100% of the way through it by the 1st of March. Sorry guys, I had a little webcam issue that I had to work out. So you can see my plan is to finish off careers and be done with it by the 1st of March. In personal and community, you can see I'm advanced in all of my levels, and I have just this one level left to do. The biggest thing I'm worried about in that level, of course, is the mentoring standard, but I'm hoping that I can mentor other students in completing their graduation plan videos. Last on the list, you can see that these are technology levels. I have advanced in both levels, and for this last class, I decided to complete Computer Apps 1 and 2 through distance education so that I can pay my money at the end and receive 3 credits through KPC for those classes. So after we talk about the elective levels, what we want to talk about next on my graduation plan is ELA. If you remember on my snapshot, I'm currently working on level 12 of ELA in TAD's Humanities class. I think I'm going to do really well in the class, and I'm super excited that our ultra smart principal decided to make the teachers combine humanities into one level instead of 2 separate ones. Outside of ELA is science. Science is an interesting one for me, so let me flip back over to my Empower and tell you why it's interesting. So when we look at my science levels, you can see I was advanced in biology, but I took chemistry and environmental science. So this year I'm enrolled in physics, which will be my 4th level of science, and that'll help me qualify for the APS scholarship at the end of the year, because I'll need 4 sciences. I am taking that class right now with Carol, and my expectation is just that I'll pace myself right along with Carol through the end of the year, and there shouldn't be any trouble at all. So I'm going to go ahead and snap back over here to my Prezzie. We talked about science already. We'll move up to the next one. I did also put a note on there that I'm considering at 2nd semester taking biology at the college at KPC through Jumpstart. Social environments. Like I mentioned already, I'm in TAD's Humanities class. The trouble that I'm having is I also need to get an extra year of social environments done this year. So I've also enrolled in the geography distance class to count as one of my 2 levels that I need for APS. I should have geography and Alaska history done by December, and I expect that I'll have government and econ done by the 1st of May. I'm considering also working on the Model UN program with Analia when she comes back. So then next is math. I'm actually graduated out of math. Yay me! I'm currently taking college algebra at KPC, and I expect that I'll take Trig 2nd semester. So I'll go ahead and pop back over to Empower and show you that. So I was just talking about my math. You can see that I was advanced in all my levels, and that this is the level I'm working on right now at the college. While we're looking at this, we can also take a look at social environments. We can see that I have my 2 levels of social environments done, but I need to do Alaska Studies and Government this year, and then I'm going to do that online geography class and econ to fill those other boxes and get qualified for APS. Like I said, I'll complete college algebra this semester at KPC, and then I'll take Trig 2nd semester at KPC. Lastly, outside of that, math was the last one on our list. I'm also, though, enrolled in my 2nd year of Spanish with Mrs. Pokrivki. I'm excited about the new program online, and I work about 10 hours a week, and I hope to continue that throughout the year. So in the big picture, my plan is to graduate in May with level 3 qualification for the APS, which is the highest level. I do, of course, still need to take my ACT and get my score a little bit higher, and I'm hoping that with that behind me, I should be able to attend UAF in the fall, probably with a major in nursing, but I haven't decided yet. Okay, that brings you to the end of Little Schmo's fake senior graduation plan. I'm so proud of all the work she's gotten done over the last 6 years, and I'm excited to see her graduate in the spring.